no, there's no the legislature way out of it and say that you're not responsible. You are, and start making
Someone has to
How
mute.
significant is this redrawing of the electrical?
Are you muted?
Yeah. Okay, so those are 2 writings.
No.
There we go. Okay, here we go. All the way to the back of the mat. Nice. Ooh, I gotta adjust this. I'm sorry. Lift it up. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Big deep breath. Reach the arms really wide. Try to pull the shoulders apart. Spread your fingers and then relax. Do the same again. Big reach. So when you raise the arms up and out to the side, you're reaching out of the midline of the body. And then relax, and one more. Big deep breath. And now you're going to take it all the way down. Completely unweight the upper body here. We're going to hang out for 3 deep breaths. And now roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. You're going to take your hands to your waist, feet nice and wide, and just start to rock the hips. Now take your palms and put them on your lower back and try to pull the elbows towards each other as you do this. So you got a nice proud chest. You're probably feeling a nice stretch right across the front part of the shoulders. Okay, we're going to quiet the hips. You're going to reach the right arm up and then send it over and the hip out to the side. And then give that arm a really big reach. And then switch sides. So everything is trying to lift up and over. And switch again. Hip goes out. You don't want to force anything, but you should feel like you've gone over enough that you're really getting that nice side body stretch and a stretch over the hip. Okay, last one, other side. And then come back. Keep your feet where they are. We're going to make a fist and send the elbows back. So you have a really big activation of the thoracic spine. Draw the belly in and fold down, but we're keeping the spine long. So you're not flexing or rounding. So right now with your feet nice and wide, you're in a really stable position. We're going to add on here, but before we start the next one, we're going to walk the feet in a little bit. So they're just a little wider than hip width, and then keep folding. Changing the feet position just changes the dynamic of the stretch you're going to feel in your glutes and hamstrings. Hopefully you guys do this every day. Really good for you. Okay, let's start to challenge our balance by bringing the feet in and letting them connect. And then when you fold up and down, you want to make sure you're keeping equal weight in both feet. So try not to let the body shift. You got to pull the belly in, keep the upper back working. And just do a few more of these. See if you can build a little more range on your last 2. And if your toes are trying to grab the mat, try to let them go. Okay, back to hip width with the feet. Relax the arms. Gentle sway, side to side. And then we're going to turn this into arm circles. Okay, so pick an arm, up, back, and around. You go as slow or fast, whatever feels good. It's that feel good thing. Okay, let's change the direction. And again, you're really reaching that arm long. Don't bend at the elbow. Okay, switch it. Big circle. And you can turn the palm to face out as you change your direction. These little nuances in how the stretch ends up impacting your muscles. Okay, relax. Now you're going to step your left foot forward and the right leg back. Both of the feet are completely down on the floor, right? And I've got straight legs. Hands out in front, I'm just going to fold down, drawing in the belly, and then come back up. So if you didn't feel a really intense stretch in that glute, send the feet a little further apart, but still keeping that back heel down on the floor and the legs nice and long. And when you're bringing the body back up, we want to push through the heel of the front foot. So just dig that into that mat. Try to get a little deeper. You're going to do 2 more. And your back foot should be pointing straight ahead. Okay, now we're going to bend the front leg. You're going to lift the heel up in the back and then lower it down slowly and pick it back up. Got a nice little forward lean with the upper body, and you're keeping this front leg bent. Okay, now we're going to take our hands down to the floor. Take that back foot and pop it a little further back and meet me in a runner's lunge. Now from here, arms are going to go out to the side and you're really going to push into that front foot and then flip the palms and reach the arms all the way up. So right now we're getting a nice opening in this right hip flexor. Your back heel is high, and now you're going to bring it all the way back down again, nice and slowly. Runner's lunge. Again, pushing through your heel, really giving that glute a lot of work to do to get your body back up. And then one more time going down. Knee is either slightly forward of the ankle or just over it. Weight into the heel, start your push as you come back up. Now you're going to hold here just for a couple of breaths. Okay, bring your hands to heart. You're going to power forward with the back foot. Big deep breath. And then take it all the way down. You're going to relax here for 5 deep breaths. Keep those legs nice and long and let the torso get close to them. And now roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. And we're going to now step the left leg back. And remember, get as far back with that foot as you can, keeping both heels down. Hands out in front, start to fold down. Take a peek and make sure both of your feet are pointing forward, and then come back up. Going down nice and slowly. Big amount of work for that glute to get your body back up. And really try to push through the front heel. Two more. Bigger range. If you're holding out, now's the time to put it out there. Okay, give me a little bit of a bend in this front leg, and then up with the heel in the back, and lower back down slowly. Just a small forward lean with the upper body. Doesn't have to be huge. See how high on the toes you can get, which really makes you put most weight in this right leg. Good idea. Okay, one more up. And now you're going to release the arms, keep that heel up in the back, sweep them all the way up to the ceiling. Nice little hip flexor stretch. And now you're going to come down and you're going to scoot the back leg a little further back and meet me in runner's lunge. All the weight in the front heel as you come back up. Arms go out to the side. So you're getting a little different, maybe a little bit more intense stretch here on the left side. Really try to keep the spine long and the arms long, and then we come back down. Weighting into that heel, putting most of your weight in the right leg. Here we go, back up with the arms. Big reach. Heel is really high in the back. And back down. Try to really take the weight out of the left foot as you remain in this runner's lunge just for a few breaths. And now put your hands down. We're going to step back to plank. And you're going to soften the knees to the floor and slowly send your hips back. Nice big lat stretch. Now come back up with the hips and forward as you take your gaze, look straight ahead. Now while you're in this sort of baby cobra, you want to draw the belly in. Keep it active. Now you're going to drop the chest down towards the floor and push away. It's a scapular push-up. So lowering down slowly and raising back up while you keep drawing in the belly. No bending of the elbows to move the torso. Okay, let's send the hips all the way back again, but do it really slowly. And now we're going to take the palms and make them wider. Little nuance to the stretch. And we're going to come forward again with the hips. Look straight ahead. Now try to keep pushing away from the floor and try to pull the shoulder blades together. Draw that belly in, you know to do that. Now we're going to send the hips back slowly again. This time, if you can, come onto the tops of your feet and take it as far back as you're comfortable. You're here for 5 deep breaths. Okay, if you can, I'd like you to just come up and sit on your heels just for a little bit. Stretches out the shins and your ankles. It's really good for you. Okay, so now let's take the feet out to the side. We're gonna meet in staff pose on our mats. Taking the heels to the front corners of the mat, sitting up nice and tall, hands to heart. You're gonna just twist the shoulders as far as you can to the left. And then come back and twist as far as you can to the right. You're keeping those sit bones glued to the floor. So you're just trying to twist the upper body here. I'm gonna do a few more. Make sure you're drawing the belly in. Nice, okay. Walk your hands forward. Keep them on the mat so they're not going as far as they could go, but get them out there. Spine stays long. Toes point up to the ceiling. And I would like you to push the back of your knees into the floor. And take some nice deep breaths. Keep pushing the knees down. Walk the hands out a little further if you can, and then you can flex the spine and drop that head. Just relax here and breathe. And slowly bring it back up. So you're sitting nice and tall. You're going to step your right foot inside towards the left leg. Flexing that left foot, take your hands on either side of the left leg and try to walk it out. Go as far as you can and then just relax and hold and breathe. So we're keeping both of our feet flexed. Try to relax the right knee a little closer to the floor. Don't fight it. You want to sort of give into it, and you use your exhales to help you. Okay, sit yourself back up. We're going to take the feet are going to stay the same. We're going to take the right hand, take it either holding onto the outside of your shin or your foot, and try to twist a little of the torso to the left. So you're really feeling a nice pull through the back of the right shoulder, your lats, and you're still enjoying that nice hip opener on the right side. Okay, release it. We get to extend the right leg, switch up sides. Hands frame that right leg, start your walk. Try to go a little further out. Okay, come back up. Now we're going to use the left hand Hopefully grabbing the outside of that right leg and give me that little twist to the right. Really feel a pull behind the shoulder in your lat. You could play a little tug of war with the hand and the leg. If you want to add a little intensity to this stretch. And now come back up. I want us to sit cross-legged. For some, it's not the most comfortable, but it is really good to keep the hips mobile and get that stretch through your inner thighs. Try to walk it forward a bit, keeping your spine long. Now you're going to flex the spine. You can put the elbows down on the floor, relax your head, and take 6 deep breaths. Sit it up. And we're going to quickly do the other side. So cross over the other way. Start out in a nice, tall torso position. And then we're going to walk it out. One way may be a little easier than the other. They're both equally good for us. Okay, flex that spine, relax the head, take your 6 deep breaths. Okay, come on back up. We're going to work 90-90. You're going to scoot over to the right side of your mat. Give me 90-90 in both legs. We're just going to do this internal and external hip rotation on that left side. So plant your hands wherever you're comfortable. You're going to lift up this left knee. Try to see if you can get flat on that left foot. So you're really trying your best to lift the knee towards the back of the room and then lower it down gently. And you can rotate with your torso. So now I'm pushing my left hip forward. And now I'm going to come back and lift that knee up again. Try to work externally as far as you can. And then slowly come back down. And we're going to do it one more time. And lower down slowly. And then bring that leg forward. And we're going to meet on the left side of the mat. 90-90. Hands can be wherever you want them. Now you're picking up this right knee. And then lower it back down. Really aim this right hip forward. And then externally rotate it again. And internally rotate it. And one more time. And lower it down slowly. And then we're going to scoot this leg forward. We're going to meet lying down on our mat with your heels really close to you. So you got the biggest bend in the leg you can get. Now I want you to give me that double chin. And I want you to be flat on your shoulder blades. So press your shoulders into the floor. Crowd out that chest. And then rock the pelvis slowly forward and back. You're wading into the heels and you continue to push that thoracic spine and shoulders down. And the belly, of course, but you know by now to do that. Okay, now with that lower back skin pushing into the floor, try not to use your arms to really help you. Just glue the shoulders down. Push all your weight into the heels and lift your hips up. Keep that double chin so your neck is really long. And then lower down slowly. Rock the pelvis 3 times. Back up with the hips. Glue those shoulders into the floor, start to lower down slowly. Rock the pelvis again. And bridge it up for the last time. And down slowly. Feet come in off the floor. You're going to hold on to them. Meet me in happy baby. Take 6 deep breaths. Release the feet back to the floor. You got bends in the legs, but not the biggest you could have, just kind of a medium bend. Feet are hip width. You're going to let the knees go to the right and bring them up and send them to the left. Should feel really good rolling over the glutes. Little blood flow going on. Okay, now you're going to keep the knees on the right side. Lift your left arm up. I'd like your palm to face the midline of the body. And then slowly let that arm go straight back. So you still want to be able to see it in your peripheral vision. Keep it long, spread the fingers wide. And now we're going to bring the arm forward with the fingers spread wide. Take it down till your pinky touches the floor and send the arm back again. Do that 4 more times. Thumb hits the floor in the back, pinky hits the floor in the front. No bending of that elbow. Okay, the arm's going to come in, the knees are coming up one at a time, and then send them to the left. Right arm goes straight up, spread those fingers, and then send the arm backwards till the thumb taps the floor, maybe, maybe not, and then up slowly so the pinky can come all the way down. You're just kind of flossing the side body. This is a feel-good movement, a little mobility, a little oxygen generated. Right around the armpit, your lat, the back of the shoulder, the front of the shoulder. Enjoy that big reach. Really work this. Okay, let's get on our back side. Let's lift the feet off the floor. So you've got the knees over the hips and your feet flexed. Right away, you should feel like the belly wants to pop up. You want to keep it down. Now you're going to cup the fingers so the arms are lifted off the floor. You can try your best to get a pelvic tilt going on, and you're just going to hold this. If it doesn't feel challenging, take those legs and move them a few inches forward till it does feel challenging. Belly's got to be pushing down into the floor. Keep your feet flexed and just breathe. 5 more deep breaths. Now let's take those knees in, nice little reprieve, keep them together, and let's make a little circle. Go the other way. Okay, arms down on the floor and lift the legs straight up to the ceiling. You're going to open them wide. Let gravity help you. Once you're there, I want you to circle your ankles, your feet. Circle your feet. Pick a direction. And then change it. Try to point and flex. When you flex, really flex it. Like you're trying to take the toes and touch your shins. Okay, bring the legs back up. Feet to the floor, hip width apart with a good bend in the legs. You're going to take your right knee, cross it over the left. You're going to lift the foot off the floor, pull the knees into you. You can grab the outsides of the feet and pull them in even closer. Why not? 6 deep breaths. Okay, release the feet. Put them back down on the floor. Legs are bent. Cross the left knee over the right. Bring them in. Find your feet. Try not to let the shoulders be pulling forward. You want to glue them down to that mat. Okay, let's uncross the legs. You still have a bend in them. I want to just do 3 little holds for our neck strength. So relax the arms. Give me that big, huge double chin. We've done this before. You're going to lift the back of the head a tiny fraction off the floor, nothing greater. You're going to focus on breathing while you hold it for 10 seconds. So let's see how easy or challenging it is for you. So chin tuck, lift, hold, breathe. And then relax. Roll the head side to side. Do it again. Tuck the chin, lift and breathe. When you do that, make sure those shoulders are staying down. Okay, relax. You have one more. Chin tuck, lift, breathe. And remember, you're only lifting it a tiny bit. And then relax. Nice job. Pull the knees in. You got your hands on each knee. You're going to make big hip circles with those legs. Go the other way. And if it hurts to hold the top of the knees, you can always hold behind the knees. Okay, put the feet back on the floor. We're going to just have a small bend in the leg this time. You're going to cross the right knee over the left. You're going to roll onto that right hip as you lower the knees towards the right side. Send the left arm straight up to the ceiling and then open it out 45 degrees from the body as you continue to use the right leg to push the left one towards the floor. Make sure your neck stays long, your chest is pointing up towards the ceiling, and you want to keep that left arm reaching so there's no bend in it. Okay, bring the arm in and the knees up. We're going to cross the other way. And let's get the arm. Big stretch for the chest because you got that nice angle in the arm. Use your left leg now to help the right one get low. Okay, bring the arm in, the legs up. You're going to bring both knees up and into the chest. Give them a big close hug. Keep the knees together. Keep the feet together. And let's meet in happy baby one more time. So holding the outsides of the feet, draw the knees towards the floor. You can use your arms to help you do that. So you're working on your flexibility here. Keep the lower back down on the floor. Okay, let's release it. We're going to meet lying down on our right side. You're going to extend both your arms out and connect your palms. Now, if you need a pillow for your head, go ahead. I kind of just like to hold my head up off the floor, so I'm actually working my neck muscles while I do this. I'm going to start to lift this left arm straight up. We call this the opening of the book, exercise, stretch, whatever you want to call it. So you get a nice stretch to the left arm. And then bring it back up and you're closing the book. Lift your head to do that if you need to. Once the arm starts to sweep up and your chest is facing more towards the ceiling, you can put the head back down. Keep your neck nice and long. And close that book. We're going to do this one more time. And now bring the arm up. Let's meet on our back side. And we're going to switch it. So you're now going to be lying on your left side. Extend both of the arms out. And now the right arm sweeps up. And open. You want to keep the arms nice and straight. Just open and close really slowly. You might notice one has a little more flexibility than the other. Let's do one more. And now you're back on your back side. Knees come up and into the chest. Hug them in nice and close. Maybe add a gentle rock side to side, just small. And now you're going to rock and roll yourself up. We're going to turn to face the right side of the room and take your feet nice and far apart. As far as you can get them. Flex the feet. And now I want you to turn your toes to point backwards and walk your fingers out forward. We're stretching out the inner thighs here. It's important not to force anything or go too far too quickly. So as soon as you start to feel a pretty good tug, that's a good place to hang out and just take a few breaths. And then you can see how you do. Once you're sending this message to your inner thighs to just relax and give in. When you're ready, you're going to walk it out further, flex the spine, lower the elbows if you can get there, and just take some deep breaths. And now come back up with the hands. You're going to bring the legs together. You're going to shake them out. Bring them back onto your mat so you're facing forward. And flex both feet. Give the distance between the feet a little more than hip width. We're going to slide the hands forward, flex that spine, push the back of the knees into the floor as you hold here for a few breaths. Okay, sit it back up. Now we're going to get up, we're going to meet in a standing up position, but I want you to try to get up without the use of your hands. So I'm not going to cue it. You can, bend a leg, bend a foot, you can do whatever you can to try to see if you can get up without using your hands. It's a really good thing to practice. Okay, here we go. Nice, big, deep breath. Reach up. Lift the shoulders up, draw the belly in, and relax. Do it one more time. Big breath, shoulders rise. Everything is trying to get taller. And I thank you so much for your power and your strength. Waking up, being here. Cheers.
Woo! Thank you.